morning everyone. This is the third part of our video in the egg art, and it will be covering basically the inside and the hinge. Enjoy, please subscribe, please like, and I'll see you soon. So today we're going to put the lace on the inside of the egg. Now I've already done one side so that we can get it going, so that's what I'm going to show you now how to do. I have a bit here that I have already cut. There you go. Cut it in size. As you can see, I have a whole bunch of it, so easier to just get it done and sort it out. So we're going to put it in here, close to that edge of the egg where there should be no lining. I haven't done such a brilliant job, but as you can see, there is parts there that there is no lining, so that's where the lace has to go. Okay, so we will start. If you remember, there's a seam where that's going to be the back of the egg, and that's where we're going to start. So I've got my Yoo-hoo glue, I've got the little tip, and we're basically just going to put a little bit of the glue. I go do a little bit at a time. You go, and then pin that down, hold that down there. It dries pretty fast. You of course don't want it to be over the edge of the egg, alright? So we need to keep it on the inside. Like that, sorry. Now you're just getting fingers and everything else in there. Okay, a little bit more glue. I'm not sure why I keep pointing my work towards the red mark of the record instead of towards the camera, which is on the other end of the red mark of the recording. Oh dear. I'll get the hang of this eventually. So there you go. Now when you see me do that, I'm just taking... Okay guys, so I've done it again. I'm talking away, showing you how to do it all, and the record button wasn't on. So as you can see, I've started there, gone around, and basically all we do, so I did say that the edge of the lace shouldn't be showing over. It is a little bit there, so while it's still wet, the glue, I can still nudge it down, because otherwise you will have difficulties on the leg laying on top of each other, the two halves. Okay, so right, some more glue. Now as I was saying, I put bits of glue quite along the way so that I don't have to stop every couple of seconds, and then press the lace on. Now when you see me do that, I'm just taking excess glue off my fingers so that it doesn't stay on the lace or on the lining of the egg. There you go. So as you go, you press it down. Keep checking. Yep. So as I put the glue, I also press the lining down so it is out of the way and I don't get excessive glue on the lining. Go. Okay. As you can see, we're almost at the end there. They're pretty neat. There we go. Sorry, I'm concentrating so much that I forget to talk. Just a little bit of glue on the end there. You don't want it to overlap, you want it to just be there side by side. Okay, and I've got a little pair of scissors there, and I'm just going to snip it there. There you go. Now, as you can see, that's it. Pretty fast. There's the other half. Right. So we're going to just put them like so. Now the next step is to put on the hinge. So I just want to try and get excess glue off my hands. So now, as you can see, it's not closing 100% because I have got a little bit of the lace. You can see it there. You probably can't see it. Anyway, so now I just want to put this on. I don't want it to be rolling. Okay. Got this porous tape. It's a medical tape that it sticks the holds the egg together but doesn't leave any residue, so this is brilliant. Now if you recall, on the inside we have the seams there of the lining, so that is going to be the back, right? So just make sure they are together. Yep, that's going to be the back, and that's going to be the front. So I'm going to put some tape there. Now you don't want to press it. You need to just hold it gently and just put the tape down so that it's held in place. Now I'm going to put some on both ends. And just make sure it's all aligning. That's all I'm doing. Looking at it and making sure that it is all nicely lined up. Okay. Okay, so let's find the hinges. I have some hinges in here. Those little ones. Now, oh dear. I like to put a covering on the end of the hinge so that you don't see the hinge. So I like to do something like that on it. But I don't have the little ones, unfortunately. So we'll have to sort it out another way. We'll have to order some from Linda. Okay. So basically, what we need to do is open the hinge, and we're going to put it in the center, right in the middle of the egg. Sorry. And we use epoxy glue. Now what I do is I take a nail file and just rough it up a little bit so that the epoxy glue can get hold of, and this has been a little bit rough so it's not smooth. Hi guys, well, I've done it again. I think I should leave this video malarkey to the professionals because I did the whole hinge and I've just realized it was not recording. What I'm holding is a stand that's for the egg. I had shown 2 or 3. Well, I hadn't shown. I was talking to myself while I was showing them clearly. And I did decide that because this is gold also, the stand that we did the pour on for the egg to sit on. These are very yellow. This one and this one are very, very yellow. So the toss-up was between these two, and I did put the egg on it, so let me do it again for your benefit. You guys must think I'm totally useless. Okay. I don't think that this stand cradles the egg as it should. I do prefer the way the egg sits in this one. I think it sits in a lot better. So I had decided to go with that. And then what you do is, I can actually do it on this hinge because I always do it to them anyway, so if I do it now you can at least see some of it. I roughen that part a little bit so that the glue holds on a lot better on both sides. Go. Okay, and then I mix a 2-part epoxy glue, so it's epoxy resin and the hardener, equal parts. I mix that, and as you can see, I mixed it on this, and it is already quite, yeah, it is stuck there. Anyway, so I mix that. I take some of the micro pour tape, I'll actually do it to 1 part, and on the opposite side where we're not putting the glue to where we're putting the glue, we put tape down on both sides. We then take the glue with a toothpick and we only put it halfway through. It doesn't need to go all the way to the top because you don't want it to seep into the barrel of the hinge, because otherwise you're never going to get it open. So halfway through you put glue on both sides. Once that is done, and you play around with the tape trying to get it off your fingers, you then place it on the egg as I've done there. So I now leave it for 24 hours, but I mean, as you can see from this, it is already, well, it hasn't fully hardened. You can see it's still pliable. So I rather leave it than mess around with it. Yeah, it is still a bit sticky on the fingers. So I'm going to leave it. I will leave it until tomorrow. And then I'll take it and show you guys what the next step with the egg is. But while we were waiting for the egg to dry, I just want to get my sponge to put my egg in. Yeah, this I got from the range. It's a car cleaning sponge. I dug it a hole in there, and that's where I put my eggs so that they can be safe and not roll around. And then I'm happy. There you go. So this is where the base came into play. So this will obviously be stuck on there, and then the egg gets put on there. But as I was saying when I realized it was not recording, was that I like to put some color on these. Generally with the color of the egg, I like to put color on the bases. But of course, if you recall, it was a pour, so the paints were mixed. So obviously I don't have a mix, but because there is a bit of green, I don't want to put any more gold because that's gold, so it won't show up. I want to put a little bit around here, and maybe some on the at the bottom there where there's these swirls. I don't know if you can see them properly. Not too sure. There you go. But I am looking at this and I'm thinking that maybe black would be a good contrast. I know there is no black. Maybe now is the right time to show you what I am thinking, and while I'm doing that, you could maybe all leave me a comment and tell me what you think. Because if you recall, the black and white one that I did, the black one that drove me to actually starting this channel to show you how to do this, it was supposed to have an embellishment on the top. I like to embellish my eggs. Well, we mainly do that. And so with this one, even though I am loving it the way it is, the embellishment that is supposed to go on it is this. Now it's an old brooch, and I've just curved it to the egg, so it will sit on the egg like that. And as you can see, it's got those emerald green, all faux pas, obviously, all very fake, but there you go. But that is the idea. That is what I want to embellish the egg. So maybe you can let me know below, yes or no. That would be a great way to do it. So that is the idea for the embellishment. And then, of course, on the outside, it is also going to have some rhinestone, some beautiful rhinestone. Okay, let's put the egg back. So it will probably be far too much green. So I'm thinking that maybe a little bit of black might be good. What do you all think? Now there's a thought. What to do next? Okay guys, I'm going to leave it there for this week. I will think on this. Maybe you can let me know what you think in the comments, whether I should maybe try black or not. I definitely won't leave it. It needs something. So I won't just leave it. So yeah, let me know what you think about the embellishment and what I should do with the stand. It would be really, really great to get some feedback from you all. And if you could please all subscribe, like, and share the video so that I can get more subscribers. That would be absolutely wonderful, so that my channel can get out there. It would be really, really great. And thank you for being here with me today and for your support. Stay well, and I will see you soon. Bye.